Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jack and this is Airbrush Ways. Today we're going to carry on with the Honda Fireblade painting. I've done a little bit more on it since we were last together and we're going to carry on from there. But what I'm going to do now is just show you where we're up to. I've done the front wheel. You could see on the last one that we'd started the thing. You saw how I did the back wheel. So the front wheel is exactly the same. It's almost done, not quite finished, just a little bit of tidying up to do on it. And if you remember, all this yellowy coloured paper around the bike is the masking paper. Okay, so we'll get on with it and we'll just see how far we get. Okay, so you can see there, I've just brought the camera in and we have the wheel and the front mudguard, the front forks, the brake discs. Okay, so that's us zoomed out and that's where we are on the bike at the moment. So what we're going to do, I think today, is maybe concentrate on where the gear lever is and the rider's foot peg and the swing arm. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so just like before, the first thing I'm going to do from the initial drawing, I'm going to tidy up this bit around here, which is the bit that we're going to do. First thing is we'll get the eraser and we'll remove some of these lines, just make them nice and light. I'm going to look at the reference photo and just tidy up. That's about where it should be. So I'm going to set up the airbrush, put a little bit of ink in, and then we'll carry on from there. I might just put those in at the same time if I can. So this comes from here. Okay, so there's some little black bits that I'm going to spray in rather than spray the things and not go over those lines. There's such tiny pieces in there that this is definitely, it may seem as if it's taking longer, but in the long run it's shorter. Figure that one out. Okay, so just like before, I've got the PSI really low. I've got the valve on the filter here to as low as it'll go before it starts to cut off. Tiny piece of paper does a great job of just adding tiny bits of impressions of lines that are in there. Bearing in mind there's the aluminium swing arm and foot peg, gear lever, exhaust, all those pieces have got to be put in, yet they're obviously not white. I'm going to take these pieces off for now. How did I miss that? That's weird. Anyway, I missed it. Okay, so that's back in. You can see it's a lot of fiddling around, but I think that's the only way. As they say, the devil is in the detail, and this is how I seem to get along with this Indian ink. People may do it other ways, you may do it a different way to me, and I'm not saying this is the right way, but this is the way I've found it's a safety net of putting this up, because this ink is so thin and you definitely get an overspray quite easily if you're not careful. I think I'm just about at there. Okay, so hopefully I've not missed any more pieces. So we'll take the rest of that mask off now and see what we've got. So now you can see starting to take a little bit of shape, and we can figure out where stuff is and what it is.